Hello, ETT lovers. Vlad here, your Brazilian coach. Today we're going to talk about calibration. When you're playing with an adapter and for some reason it feels a bit off for you, maybe it's hitting too much the side of the ball, it's supposed to hit more on top of the ball. For some reason you feel that it's not perfectly calibrated for the way you hold the handle, or for some other reason you want to try a slightly different position. The only way to do it is by using the calibration mode. So how do we do this? We go to the gear, advanced settings, the caret icon. Now we're gonna go all the way down to calibrations, the last one on your left in advanced settings. And here we have a lot of options to use to change the controller and the adapter into the virtual pedal. But before doing this, we have to do something very important. We're gonna make a copy of the settings and we're gonna adjust the copy and not the regular one. So that prevents, if you don't like what you just did, if your calibration is not perfect, you still have the regular calibration suggested inside the game specifically for your adapter. So how do we do this? In paddle, you have your position. So in this case now, I'm gonna test this with the Hayabusa adapter, the plastic version, not the wood one. In order to do this now, we're gonna click here to make a copy of it. And then we can even change the name. I'm gonna change this to Hayabusa. So Hayabusa test 1, and then I'm gonna save it, right? So now when I move back to my position, I'm supposed to have somewhere here Hayabusa test 1. So this is the one I'm using now. My current normal Hayabusa is there, saved just the way the game suggested. But now we're gonna move into this test, and using this test, so this is selected now. Now I can go back to my advanced settings, move all the way down to calibration, and then I'm gonna change things in here. If I do something very wrong, I just don't save it, I just discard and keep using it. So let's try to understand together how does this work. You need a real physical table to position your adapter so you can see your hand and you can see the real adapter and compare it to the virtual paddle. And in order to do this, we need to change from a virtual environment to a mixed reality environment. And we're gonna do this clicking on here, this little two mountains. And now we're gonna choose mixed reality. So here we are. You can see my house here, some part of it, and we have a physical table. Let's go to calibration again. All right, and we have a lot of different things here. So let's just play around with all this. First, these rotation options. We have the X rotation flat, so we select it, and we're gonna press the middle finger trigger, and then it's gonna do this rotation. So this is not what we want. Now you can see at least my real adapter, right? And my controller and my virtual pedal, but this is not what we want, so we discard. And then X rotation up. That did a little bit of a slight rotation there, and then rotation Y rotation flat. So it changes a lot. And then if I keep pressing it, it keeps rotating like this. I'm pressing the middle finger here. Okay, so this is not what we want. Let me discard. And then Y rotation side. It goes to the other side, rotating, right? Okay, let's discard. Rotation up, or Z rotation up. Doesn't really change much. As you can see, changes a little bit. Yeah, let's discard. Z rotation side. Yeah, this is not what we want. All right, so this is the rotation part. Let's go for the second one. Adjust X rotation. Let's see what it does. So pressing the middle finger. My pedal, my adapter is always like against the table here, as flat in a as vertical position as I can. So I'm holding it firmly. And then now, if I move up, you see, I'm pressing the middle finger trigger and then moving up and down. So I can move up and down like this. You see the pedal slowly getting into a different position, right? So now it's off. As you can see here, let me see if yes. So as you can see here, the black real adapter, the physical adapter, and the virtual pedal. So if I press and move my hand up or down, I can maybe adjust this slightly and keep it in a better position. Now adjust Y rotation. Oh, it's like side to side, you see? If I move up, pressing the trigger, it does this. So it's a more subtle way to adjust your pedal, to calibrate. So this is very nice. Okay, let's discard 2, and then let's check the next one. Z rotation. Oh, it's this one. Okay, so you can see this one now. If I do this, you can see now my parts of my adapter, my handle here, and the other part of the adapter. So if I move up, it goes to the other side, all the way. That's it. Okay, let's try to, yeah. All right, so let's discard again, and then adjust X position. Let's see. Oh, it does like side to side, sliding side to side. That's very good. So this is important because we need maybe to keep it very aligned with the handle. This is important. Okay. And then Y position. I'm not saving anything now because we're just playing around with all the options we have. And this is, oh, this is the up and down. Okay, this is interesting. Yes, because this is what I feel like. If I look at my handle here, the physical, let me get, so you see my physical adapter touching the table. And then now I want it to touch the table exactly like my adapter, something like that. You know, it was a bit, I'm gonna discard this, and you can see the virtual handle going inside my table, which is not what I want. So let's move this up, and let's go this way, all the way, something like that. Maybe I'm gonna save this one. Yes. And now let's go adjust Z position. Oh, it goes like forwards and backwards and forwards. This is also very interesting because we want to see the pedal matching perfectly. So if I go all the way over like this, is not ideal. Should be something like that. Yes. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, let me keep it facing me here so we don't lose tracking. All right, so we have all these options. Let's see what the other things do. Okay, none, of course, is gonna do nothing. And then free move. Free move. I'm a little bit afraid of free move. It sounds tricky. I don't know. Let's see. So, what can I? Oh, okay. Free move. I hold it, and then I can move. The virtual pedal is there. I can move it all around and maybe try to put exactly where it's supposed to be. That's a bit tricky. Like, let's say, let me slide this from behind here and try to, yeah, this is very tricky. Yeah, for sure I did wrong. Look, it's not precise. Okay, but it's possible for you to move, free move. So you press it, your left controller or your free controller, and then you move it around. So if I just release it now, it's gonna be like that, which is really not what we want. Okay, let's discard this. Very nice. Okay, flip. Oh, okay, it's just flipping black and the red side. Okay, that's all right. And then let's try, let me discard this. Let's try table surface, the last one. I have no idea. Oh, okay, the table, oh, okay. We move, kind of a move our table? The virtual, you see my virtual table there moving? Yeah, maybe if you're using your virtual table to help you out with that. I wouldn't do that. I would just use a physical table like we are doing now. Okay, and then when you finish everything and you think this is perfect, I don't think this is perfect now, but when you think it's perfect, then you just, of course, you saved it, and then you go to your table and hit with the mirror mode or with the ball machine, and then the calibration is over. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and I hope that helps you calibrating your pedal better in order for you to get the best out of it. See you in the next video.